there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
And the Wolverines will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback
I don't even know what buzz that
pressure
is.
and down he goes at the 22.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Wants to go up top. And his throw is incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Trying to get behind the defense. It's caught. Running free.
No, we got lucky.
Touchdown, Kansas.
We got lucky.
Once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Man, there are times a quarterback and receiver just have the unspoken language. He's lined up to the left side. He's looking down. There's nobody.
Striking a big house early.
The quarterback kind of just winks
I see
at
like
him
a
and
C as
says,
a kid.
I'm throwing you this post. You go get it. Go score a touchdown. And that is exactly what happened.
Man, we will take all the luck. We will take all the luck.
He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give to the single back. They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. You put on that winged helmet, and the one thing you want to do is establish the running game.
No matter who the coach is, no matter who the players are, it's a tradition. It's physicality. That's how they've built this brand at Michigan. And I think no matter who's there, it's going to be how they continue to build on that tradition.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Marshall.
Oh, no way.
They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. Completing a forward pass was much like solving the Rubik's Cube for Michigan a year ago, but now, Jesse, they have the nation's top recruit in Bryce Underwood, and the key is to develop him.
Yes, because he is the future for Michigan. There is no question about it. And you just saw just 2 seasons ago when you've got a quarterback who's dynamic, who's highly recruited and developed, like J.J. McCarthy, the sky's the limit for Michigan. You can win national championships. That's the hope for the Wolverines moving forward.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Gonna run it. It's Haynes. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
At the 45 on his way. Turning it on. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pick.
Like, we just all slow.
Quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
Yes, he's doing too much.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
He's too big to be doing that.
That's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
The Wolverines started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Caught behind the line. It's Marshall. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. And the Wolverines racing to the line in a hurry up. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Bryce don't want that smoke.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? A designed run for the quarterback. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And it's more common to throw for the two-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice two-point conversion.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam.
Get off me.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
The give is to Williams.
Get off me.
He fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35. And the Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll move the tight end. They'll run the option.
Oh, where we at? Where we at? Where we at?
He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting to drive with a first and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's Pickett. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give is to Williams. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And the offense, they're just trying to be physical. They're trying to run this ball in down close to the goal line. The defense, though, they're having none of it.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Looking for a man, it's Daniels. Slides away. The throw. Zings it complete to the right. They found a way to get in the run, but he has stopped short.
He got that
It'll
little
be
ability,
fourth
bro.
down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do
shit.
it. Oh, it's
Oh, this
blocked.
game.
He's going to scoop it up.
Man, I've been a holder. It's never fun to see a field goal block because you're so low to the ground and you have that unique perspective. You see the mountain growing in front of you. All those hands going up, and you know that kicker has got no shot. That thing is going to get blocked.
On the snap, it's Klein. Got a man, it's Marshall. Open space at the 25. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if
there you
someone's
go.
athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
God,
In the middle, it's McCulley. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Quiet.
Grab behind
Oh,
the line.
Lord.
It's Klein. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first
Get
down.
them all out.
Well, they pick
Take
up
them
the
all
first
out.
against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that
One
A,
more
it's
down.
zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively.
It's a running room. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Dangerous screen into traffic. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not on this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
Got enough for the first. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking looking to fire. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Michigan.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he added the extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Single back formation, and they give it to it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Ah, shit.
It's complete on the right side, and the defense drags him down.
He's just got a knack. I mean, he just finds his way out of things and scrambles outside the pocket and then makes plays, gets completions. It's just so frustrating for a defense to try to bottle a guy up like this with so much talent.
More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down. Return man. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Quarterback will keep it. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly to the flat in the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Wolverines line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Motion from the back. Back to pass, it's Underwood. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. Oh, it's a phony punt. They're going to run it with the up man. They've got him, and he never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense.
This is the moment we need.
To the air on first down. Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Back to pass. Under fire.
Oh, what a catch.
Complete to the right. How
What a
about
throw.
this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? We all love the quarterbacks with the big arms and the big throws, but getting that protection set properly is so huge.
And I think the quarterback just had so much confidence that he was going to be picked up. He didn't freak out.
He's loose. Breaks the tackle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. Finds his big tight
Get off
end.
me. Get off me.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
So they chose to just go ahead and kick it, so they're still down by 1. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's blocking run. I got to go get it. The quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
The Wolverines come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Marshall. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Gets the back moving. It's a seam wide open. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Underwood. A shot toward the end zone.
Oh my God.
Hallelujah, man. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Jayhawks will boot it away to start the 2nd half.
The fact that was a catch is crazy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart.
Yeah, well,
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They send the tight end in motion. He'll ride his man on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Looking down the middle. Complete to the left. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the 2nd half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Back has it. There he goes! Just steamrolling the defense. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Klein. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this 2nd half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Oh, a lot of space. They bring him down, but that's why you give him that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays.
Turning on the Jets. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score.
No,
Touchdown,
he
Michigan. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job, and that helped lead to the home run.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. Nevada is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 7 over Illinois. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Using his legs, it's Stewart. There he goes. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfect perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced 3rd and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable passing situation.
Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing.
We need
To be able
somebody.
to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He's looking to throw.
Oh,
And he was
my
hit
God.
just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Stewart. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air, it's Underwood.
Oh,
Puts it out on
nah.
the screen. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to...
He's got it. Open space in the middle. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And this is why so many teams go play action. They try to freeze guys in the back end, work on their eye discipline, get them to bite a little bit. Nice job on the play fake. Nice job bombs away,
Again, it's
putting
crazy.
air underneath it and making the big touchdown pass.
I haven't gotten blown out yet, so I'm going to talk about it again. Talking about blown out, it was just a 10-point game. Just need a little
The
light.
drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
To the air, it's Daniels. Quickly out to the tight end. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Got out of trouble and
we got that.
Quickly complete. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And that is a different collision. When you're trying to hit the tight end after he catches a football, this ain't a 185-pound wide receiver. Most of these guys, 240, 250, 260, try to go low, take out those ankles. And you see a lot of times that's when they hurdle or they're used to it too. But those big, strong athletes are hard to get to the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off play action.
Oh, my God.
Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Tight end now in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Pickett. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by getting through his progression.
Number 3.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical.
Why do
get
you
off the ball, get downhill faster.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right foot.
They'll try to blast their way in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Working that left side now. And he strides his way into the end zone.
Hit the
Touchdown, Jayhawks. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Caught in the backfield, it's Hester. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
Not at all.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
The Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Lost one deep down the right side.
Oh, no.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit, and when they get hurried, and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Catching it and going there for it.
And the Wolverines need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Underwood.
Get through that.
He's got him in the flat. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. So the first step of that was fine. They made the passing catch, but no yards, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, I don't know if they were anticipating pressure on that play, and they just want to get it out of the hands of the quarterback quickly, but whatever they were thinking.
Where's the blocking?
And the returner will be dragged down.
I don't make them sound effects. They're going way too far.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Reads it, fires complete. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. He'll pull it down and run. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the 1st down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around.
Like that?
Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. Grab near the marker, it's Pickett. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
And the Jayhawks are on the move. The give to the tailback. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
The play-action fake. He'll try. He's got some space. Headed to the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game.
I wasn't even focused on. I held on when I was trying to
I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football.
Not mad about it.
You already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the 1st down. Now you got to keep it going.
They're going to run it.
Oh, why?
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
We're not blocking
Yeah,
that
what a
solo.
great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
And the defense stopped them again on 2nd and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas.
I like that one.
He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No? Well, nobody's got him.
Yeah, we'll go for one.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now
Don't be
and check in
tagging
with
Florida.
Kevin
You
Connors.
actually
Kevin,
be
what do you
Florida.
got?
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. Nevada is in front. They've responded well to all
Ball coming
the
out.
off-the-field
Ball coming out.
chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by a field goal over Illinois. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big
Bryce runs it
happens.
again. He
Oh,
might
and
go
how
out the game.
about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
It's fair warning.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's Underwood. Gets it to the back.
We like flags
He's
and
brought down, but
penalties.
there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it
Oh.
stands. Defensive holding and
On
automatic
me?
first down for this offense.
Defensive holding? What are we talking about? This man came in diamond formation. What else am I supposed to do?
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll send the back in motion. Looking down
Who am I?
field
Oh
on
my
first
Lord.
down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Looks as if we have an
Oh,
injury
there you go.
on that last
There you go.
play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Didn't they just say Bryce?
The Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short.
He pussy.
From the gun, they'll try the middle.
We're breaking tackles.
And he was
off the
able to
deep,
run
like,
through a
what?
tackle, and they finally get him, but not
We're breaking
until he
hip
picks up the
tackles.
first down.
300-pounders.
Well, the defense didn't blitz.
Run
They
them
didn't
on the
have
ground.
everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
Make it make some
Wants to throw
sense.
on first down. Throws
Yep.
to the wideout.
And he's
got it.
catching that.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Lofts one high and deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in
Oh, he
harm's way.
turned
And
at the
that's why
last
you're
second.
still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
And you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time now. It used to just be in the red zone. Now you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make
I'm
big
so like,
plays.
is he not hurt? I'm confused. Yeah. I could have sworn he was just hurt.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Oh, nice.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Sends it back in motion. From the red zone, looking for a man. They'll run the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try
He's not
to
hurt.
milk the
I'm
clock.
convinced. He's just not hurt.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Into the end zone. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it.
And, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Henderson. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down, you've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
The Jayhawks pick up the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Finds his big tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Man, that That's exactly how you draw it up. You want to drop back. You want to play coverage. You want to make sure you don't give up a big play. You got to lead in the fourth quarter, but it also involves you tackling well and a nice job rallying to the football and make.
He hurls one deep down the left side.
Give me that.
What a spectacular grab there as they try
Give me
to
that.
finish this game.
Give me that.
A little something to feel good about.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down.
We
the
could have
field,
used
make
that
the
like 3
defense
minutes
play
ago.
more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They send the tight end in motion. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. The quick out. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Steps away to find some room. And he's got it. Late touchdown here, but it would take a miracle of Lazarus-like proportions to come back now.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
At least 2. That one catch was different. Oh, why did it lag mid-snap? Oh
And
my
he
God.
dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Here's the situation. First, they have to recover the onside kick, then maybe time for a play or 2. A few anxious moments there, but the hands team, true to its name, as they make the grab and get the ball. These onside kicks are nearly impossible anyway, but you have to at least give them a chance by getting the ball 10 yards. They'll take the penalty and take over with the lead.
Well, no
Lining up in the
today.
Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Klein. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Dances away.
Yes.
And he forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the
GG, my
Wildcat
guy.
there. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.